Hello, I'm Alex Monroe. I'm a jewellery designer and maker, and I'm really excited because I'm doing an exhibition at the Garden Museum called Into the Wild. The exhibition explores themes that I've been exploring in my jewellery for years. I've gone out into the wild. I've drawn in 6 endangered locations throughout the UK, and I've done a floral sculpture based on each location. I'm hoping that the viewer will be able to really get absorbed and lost into these pieces and spend a little time with them. I spent months and months and months drawing and making the pieces, and I guess that's the craftsman's lot, because I spent last year sitting in a field drawing, observing, collecting samples, and then this year I've been sat in the workshop trying to recreate some of the pieces and make these floral sculptures that are partially based on exhibitions that I've seen on Spanish still lives and Dutch tulip paintings, but also I want to explore some of the lovely calming mental health benefits of just spending a bit of time with nature and getting really involved with it. So I sit in a field and I draw and I collect petals and take specimens because I'm trying to understand the plants and how they're made. And then I take these notebooks and I come back to the workshop and I kind of use my bigger sketchbooks to work out. This is full of jewellery ideas mostly, but I work out how it could be made into a 3-dimensional piece. And then I did some work designing the finished pieces. So this is very sort of baseline, an idea of how I want it to work and how I want the pieces to look. And it has a few specimens in here. And then I get into the workshop and I start making. And there's just a whole massive variety of techniques that are needed to produce these different effects. If you see, for example, if I take this one, which is the hedgerow one, I've got the hazel, for example, which is very flat and has these lovely jaggedy edges. The chestnut is just so sort of ridged as it comes out in May as the leaves bud. And I've got a lovely wild rose here, and I've used rubies in there to show the flowers forming in the buds. Next stage is to arrange them beautifully. I'm getting help of Hazel Gardiner. She'll be working with me to get the arrangements kind of more meaningful, and then they'll be on display in the Garden Museum throughout the month of May.